And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher tonight, Nestor Cortez Jr. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. Hit in the air, left field, Larnach hauls it in for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. Correa over to first. And Tucker is retired. Here comes Aaron Judge. That clips the zone. 0-1. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota. And on the hill today, Cade Horton. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Nabs it, 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Jose Miranda stands in now and watches strike 1. Outside low, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard. Here's Carlos Correa. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's Royce Lewis. And that one is inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Two on, 1 out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 to count.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Miranda on second. Correa at first. 1 gone. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner, second in the American League in hitting. On a line out towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Judge is there. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cortez back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And there's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. In time. Got it. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Bo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Here's Riley Green. And he takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. That's outside. Two balls, two strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That's down and in. In there at the knees, strike one. That one down the line, and foul ball. On the ground right side, Julian on to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. And that is out of play. And that's in the dirt. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Trevor Larnach. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off
One
speed
ball,
there.
one strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Foul ball there. Next offering is down low. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning, so up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette. Bichette, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Bader ranging back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. That one felt good. His 12th of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Ball one, no strikes. Tied up here in the early going. And that's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah!
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
Count is 3-2.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. He goes down looking. Here's Contreras now. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the outside corner for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one outside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time. in there for strike one. Ball one there.
Inside.
Contreras off of first with 2 away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Bader now. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area, went to Horace Mann High School. Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a ball. That catches the zone for a strike. 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Walked his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. One out and a runner at second. And another ball. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Correa comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Ball one, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ripped on a line. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 3 and the Cubs 1.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me.
New inning getting started. Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off. He was late.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Judge gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. 1-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sliced hard but foul. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Line drive. Caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And now Riley Green.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Out to center. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Martinez.
Outside corner for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swung on, belted. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Julien, the runner at second with 1 away. Just off the outside edge. 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Slapped foul. Fought off foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cortez back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Out towards right center field. Wallner hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman,
Colt Keith, the next Cub to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's
Ball
down
two.
and away. The Twins leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Close, but called the ball. And now 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He reached out a walk his first time. That
Ball one.
misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Next offering upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Carlos Correa. That's in there. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. Not even close there. Ball one. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller preparing to come on if needed. Hodge warming up as well. Correa on third. Lewis at first with no outs. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Correa comes in to score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. Good job to fight that one off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
First and second here, no outs.
Nope. That's inside.
The other way, and foul ball.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Makes the grab, one down.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez stands in. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Kyle Tucker.
This to third. Lewis throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And he beats it. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One gone, runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hit in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now a chance for Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Judge off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 5 and the Cubs 1. Back in Minnesota. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Larnach, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That just misses, and the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Julian in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bader in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch way upstairs. And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Miranda in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 5 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart also getting ready. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Bader should have it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bader quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Nestor Cortez Jr. will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Cole
Twins,
Sands into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So up next, Colt Keith. That one pushed to the left and foul. Bichette leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that is ball one. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed. Two one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground. And he takes it himself for the out.
the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering, and it just misses. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
Runner at third, 2 away. There's a strike, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. Trey Turner up next. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in Target Field, bottom of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This to third, and it's off the bag. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Matt Wallner digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Correa on his horse and coming home. The relay throw. Safe. It's 6-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the Twins DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Jeffers at second with 2 down. And that is out of play.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Inside. And it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's Trey Turner. Sands back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball, that's just out.
And that clips the inside corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
The count is full.
And they'll do it again. So Trey goes down on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the next pitch is way outside. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 6-3. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Sands done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Topa. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty, one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That just misses. And the count is 3-1. That clips the corner.
Okay.
Into center and a base hit. Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's a little bit low.
One and one.
Pitch
That's
misses
it. Ball
inside. 2 balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lewis makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis.
And here is Luis Robert Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. And the slider catches the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're dialed into the show. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edward.
And now, Edouard Julien. And that
That's
one
a ball.
upstairs, ball one. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker sizes this one up and makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 12, Harrison.
Harrison Bader, the next twin up to hit. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. And a
Off the plate,
fastball
ball
misses
one.
outside for a ball. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That's
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
2-2. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Carlos Correa next to bat for Minnesota. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, and that one is off the top of the wall. Across is the runner from first. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. And that one off the outside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The second baseman, Bichette.
Ground ball right side. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
He's 2 outs away. Colt Keith, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Cubbies down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Lifted in the air, right field. Warner drops into the glove. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. Wilson Contreras, the next Cub to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brock Stewart gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Yohan Duran comes out trying to close it out.
But I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Turner on at second with 2 down. That one in triple digits. Just missed.
Outside.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Turner in to score, and now just a 2-run deficit. And he'll pull into second safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1 to Judge.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one missing inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.